going on, everybody? It's your boy Tax. I got my man Zan with the lean.
Yo,
Zanzo.
what it
You know what I
do,
mean?
everybody?
We're here for another episode of.
I never let you finish. My bad.
Yeah, I figured. We're here for another episode of FloorSeats. How's your week been, man?
Yo, man, my week's been good, man. I can't. I mean, at this point, I can't complain. Same old quarantine, same old shutdown. Good weather. Shoot, man. Nothing else. How about you?
I've been good, man. I've been walking a lot. Getting out, trying to enjoy the weather. Like I try to walk like a mile every morning. Before I got to start working, and then from there, like lunch, I might walk a half mile or something. After work, might walk a bit. And I got the home gym set up, so I got a nice yoga mat where I be doing calisthenics. I got the pulleys on my door, and then I just set up my Wii Sports. So I got the boxing, I got the tennis, I got all that shit, boy.
All right, then I see you. I see you.
I need
Yeah.
no motherfucking gym. Fuck Planet Fitness.
I know.
I got Wii Sports.
Wii Sports. Nah, I gotta keep it a B with PF, dog. That's my low budget gym. They did your boy a favor by, not charging me like other gyms. Cough. Boston Sports Club. Cough. Try to charge heads while the shutdown is going on. So I can't knock on my heads at Planet Fitness. But I got homies in there now. Now it's just for me. I just go there, just like, yo, what's good? Just say say what up to other meatheads.
They ain't got enough for me over there. If they had like boxing and some other stuff, but you gotta pay for that stuff. Like BSC, man, that shit's expensive.
Oh no, man. I don't know if you're trying to go to BFC after what the president was trying to pull, or the CEO. Not even to say the president, but I say like the CEO of BFC. Yeah, just like trying to legit keep people from like canceling their accounts when the shutdown happened. Like he was like, "Oh nah, I'm keeping that money." He's like, "I'm keeping y'all's money," and like he apparently made it hard to get people to run around to try to say, "Oh, call this number, just cancel your credit card, call this number." People call the number, they couldn't either get someone or they get they just get put in a loop. So shoot, man, Planet Fitness ain't great. Yo, to shout out to Planet Fitness.
That reminds me of something, right?
What?
Interesting question. So, YouTuber, right, Rice Gum, dates this girl, right? He says he makes her sign a contract where he gets a percentage of all her earnings, even after they break up. Now, you are like super famous Rice Gum, and whoever you date and put in the public eye is famous, and you've opened them up to the world of like revenue and stuff. Would you make them sign a contract?
Wait, how long? How long is there? How long has he known this girl?
Don't even matter.
Don't even matter. That matters to me. That matters. It all depends how long I know. I've known them. How long?
Why? Because if it don't work, she's gonna come up off you anyway.
Because it's like, so you're just saying like it's a win-win. I mean, I feel like it would just put the relationship in a weird place.
Well, the funny thing is, he says that she signed it. So,
because I guess it's like a mini prenup. What's that? It's like a miniature prenup.
Because think about it, right? Think about all these rappers that be like pulling IG models or something like that, obscure IG models, but then like, they start getting crazy opportunities because they were tied to this rapper or something like that. Like imagine being the guy that gets 15% off of Selena Powell. Like,
okay, you put it that way.
Imagine getting 15% off Lori Harvey.
Oh my God,
Future's fucking up.
He can't do. Nah, he can't.
Yo, honestly,
the Duke.
I'm not mad at it because then like
the Messiah misogyny, Future. You think if he signed that contract,
he wouldn't do that though, because this guy on his new album said, "I'm gonna take care of you and your friends." So he's
Yeah,
definitely not
no,
making them sign a contract. Somebody like me though, it's like, nah. Somebody like academics should have had a contract. Every chick he brought to the street,
anti-simp like behavior.
he should have been having contracts with them. Because then it's like, yo, low key, by dating them, you are their manager. Like you're exposing them to opportunities that they wouldn't have.
So
I'm
you're
like,
definitely mixing business and pleasure. Like you are not. You're like
when
there's
you
no
hit a certain
separation.
stature, like it's business and pleasure when you're dating someone that's not as famous or established as you. Now, if he dated like another famous YouTuber, then it's like, all right, well, we both got the same thing. But if you're just like some random chick that like, I met like on Tinder that doesn't have anything going on, but you're like a diamond in the rough, so to speak, where like, you know, like you're a banging chick, it's just people don't know about you. I get you that exposure, like,
Oh,
come on.
I want I want some ROI.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
you're
It's
not
like,
enough. You're not enough on that return. Like I need some financial ROI. I feel you. All right, all
no,
right.
because if y'all break up and she starts prospering, and then all these other rappers start getting to her and stuff like that, it's like, nah, I need 15% of your Fashion Nova. Like your
All right, you put
OnlyFans,
it
I need
that
15% of
way.
that. All
Whoa,
that.
wait. No, wait.
And I know the OnlyFans is
It,
popping more than the Fashion Nova.
if OnlyFans is on the table, I might draft the contract. Yeah, I think I'm gonna draft the contract. Some of these females are getting like what, 30 racks, upwards of 30 racks a month on
Bro,
OnlyFans.
it's
I'm
crazy.
getting a cut. I'm getting a cut. I want some of that.
Facts. What's 15%? You won't even miss it.
Not even. Just just have someone donate the difference to you. That's it. It's just more for you to work. You see, it's incentive. I take that 50%. Now you're the incentive is for you to work harder to make up that 15% through your
Bro,
OnlyFans.
like, what's 15%? You come up with 30,000, right? So, like, maybe like 3,500,
Nah,
4,500. Ain't nothing
nah, forget it.
crazy.
Ain't crazy. That's like two
3,300.
simps. That's two simps. One simp on a good day. One
Bro,
simp on a good day will get you that back.
you got Sims going homeless to donate to Pokimane, and you over here worried about 3,500. Like,
Simps out here try to buy the hair that she bought just to feel that they bought it for her.
you seen that,
Crazy.
right?
Yeah, crazy. Like I need that. Where those people in my life? I want to post something like, "Yo, just cop the PS5. Boy, how much you bought that PS5 for? Let me buy that for you."
Yo, and this is why I'm getting back in better shape, bro.
Oh my God, I need same. I'm not.
You know how Joey be thirst trapping.
Yo, is that what?
I'm telling you, bro.
Yes, you see, let me find out my man's be rocking new pairs of Tims. And when we get them new buckwheats, he's like, oh, Shorty got them for me. I'm like, whoo!
Yo, might open my OnlyFans
Wait, wait,
once a
wait, wait,
nigga
wait,
get in
wait.
shape. You feel me?
Wait. Since we might as well just break open this topic real fast, like real fast. What is our because when we talk about simps, everybody always focuses on males. Like it's always like simps is always like men. What's a female simp? Or are they also simps? I don't know. I'm
Simp is generally like, a male term. I mean, I guess there are female simps, but we just call them suckers.
I thought you were about to say something real, real sus on stream there, but that's a good thing there's video editing. Not like we
No,
need
I
it.
mean, I'm sure
But
there's a worse term that's like not coming to mind, but
I like
obviously,
simpet,
like,
simpet,
nah, like simp is gender neutral.
simperella. Word. Just find a new episode. Name of this episode.
Twitch is trying to ban that word, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, they're coming, dude. The council. Oh yeah. You want to break open that? You actually want to break open that now, or you want to save it?
Was that even on the docket?
No, it was. It was. But we didn't cover it like last week. I think it was one of our past. It's one of our. It's like that last week or the week before.
Bro, all I'm gonna say is this, right? As far as the word simp, mainstream media, specifically like white
Has murdered
people,
it,
yeah, like they have
killed
murdered
the
it.
term.
They're always late to it and they destroy it. This has been my life growing up. Like always, like I'm in like high school and people were talking to me about albums that came out 5 years ago. Dude, if you heard that Coolio Gangsta's Paradise, I'm like, first of all, like I was a seed when that came out. You like I have pubic hair and you're talking to me about a song that came out mad long ago. Like so
Nuts.
like even now, like when I like because I watch speed runs to like kill time, especially at work when it's slow. You know how many times I cringe when they say banger? Oh, that song's a banger. You're like, no, stop.
Ooh.
Like, I'm glad we don't use that anymore. Like,
Ah.
slang for us is like hand me downs now. And same with simp.
Yeah.
Like,
And I
we'll
think
find
when
something else to call you.
we'll find some, it's a
And
good
it's
thing,
gonna rock for 3 to 5 years, and then and then white people are gonna catch up. If it's not simp, we'll figure something else out.
yeah, nah, trust
Like
me,
we'll go back
it's
to calling you Mark or something like that.
Richard,
Like
Steve,
you're
I don't
Mark.
know, Tim. I know I'm going by all these names, and I definitely have friends with those names. Shout out to y'all though. But nah, I know exactly what you're saying. It's literally just it's word hand me downs. As long as there's letters in the alphabet, there will be a new word, and eventually is gonna be hype for like a good year with I would say on Black Twitter. I think the thing is, it all starts on Black Twitter. I don't think people realize the power of Black Twitter. Well, all this starts on Black Twitter, and then it gets popping on Black Twitter. But then Black Twitter, like shit, just falls off real off the like comes on and falls off so fast because that's the traction Black Twitter has. Like everybody, like people there, like just Black Twitter is just that popping. So there's new ideas, new terms always flying around. And then so like these terms just fly out of Black Twitter and land somewhere, and then someone just gets a hold of it. They're like, hey, I found this word. I found simp. What does it mean? Whatever. And then just use it like crazy. And then next, it's just everywhere you look, it's just simp, simp, simp. You open the door for somebody that happens to be a woman. Simp. I'd be dying, but it's like, this is so stupid.
No,
It's
I was watching ABBA and Preach, and they were
oh
saying
yeah,
the
I
same
peeped
thing.
them too.
They were saying the same thing about fuckboy, and I'm like, yeah, it's like that
Yeah,
with everything black people create. They run it into the ground.
straight. I've actually peeped that episode too. Yeah, the straight run into the ground. And then it's like, and it's funny because it's only it's either when we're at the height of using or when we're not even using the word at all anymore. It's
Bro, I
like
haven't heard anybody use banger in forever.
that's.
And when I
I'm
hear
trying to
Twitch,
think.
when I hear
I think I know. I
people
have friends who
on
still use it.
Twitch saying like, "Oh man, that song's a banger," and like it's so dry.
Oh
It's like if you were more. Can you hear me?
no, yeah, you just froze. Your camera like froze for a sec.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe it's
uh,
the reception. I mean, I am on like
well, it didn't
current
freeze for me,
tower.
so this is where the recordings come from. So it should be all right.
Yo,
Um,
whatever my
no, but like you
crazy
sound
man
so
connection up
dry
here.
saying it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost like the soul of it is gone when you say it.
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
most disrespectful part. It's like forget the fact that you're like 5 years behind on modern slang. Is you're saying it like so soullessly.
yeah, don't mind me. I'm like just my back pulled my shoulder, so I'm like adjusting like crazy. All right, I think I should be good now. But no, to your point, it's what it is. It's just it's what is. I don't know if it's not nothing we haven't seen. We as a people, as a culture, create something um within for ourselves within our community. Uh, it gets traction, it gets popular, people say it, you know, someone gets a word of it, people get a hold on it, and then it runs like rapid fire. I mean, I can't like I don't know. I think Black Twitter is one of the most funniest like platforms like on the planet right now. Just with like the amount of roasting that people do on a daily basis on Black Twitter, it's nuts.
Bro,
Like
like
that is where humor is legit just created. Like just this is pop and shit is just created there. That's just one example because honestly, like for those who are, I slept on Black Twitter until I talked to my sister about it and she showed me some shit and I was like, wow, you right. Like for y'all, yo, the one of the heads behind Black Twitter, y'all need to figure something about your influence. But no, it's I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's what else is new? It's one of those things. What else is new?
Yeah, and I mean, I really don't want to get into the Twitch
The Twitch
council.
Twitch is crazy. Twitch is crazy right now. The council,
See,
Pokimane.
I have a take on that, but I don't know that I should say it because I don't want to.
Speak your mind, bruh. Free country. Well, it's free. Speak your mind while it's still free. I don't know. Uh,
So, with that streamer that identifies as a deer, right? Ferociously Steph.
yep,
So
firstly, Steph.
basically, they were going on this whole rant about like how they have all this power now and people should be afraid of them and all this stuff like that. And then they said they got doxxed, where, doxing is basically where someone puts out to like, on the internet information about you, like private
Yep,
information.
yep.
Or so the address didn't get doxxed, but apparently like their former name and like old pictures of them or something like that. So when they were getting the backlash for basically them getting power hungry because they
Yo,
think
internet's
that
a scary place, y'all. Y'all need to. Internet's a scary place. That's all I'm trying to say. You gotta watch yourselves.
no, but peep game, right? So in the heat of all this backlash, this doxing happens. Now this happens,
Mm-hmm.
but it's coincidental that like someone like if someone's gonna intentionally dox you, like to like in it with an intent to harm you or something like that, like they usually put out like the address or like a place you work or something like that, or your actual name, not like a previous name or something like that, right? So it was kind of odd that someone
Oh,
like would
okay.
do that because like what does it matter if old information on you that's no longer valid is released? But then Twitch came out and basically was like, oh, we're gonna stand by this person because of recent events where they were doxxed or whatever, and basically they kind of said the opposite of what the streamer said, where they don't really have power, they're not Twitch staff and stuff like that. So then after that came out, the streamer went in and said exactly what Twitch said, but there's clips online where they say it's like, oh, people should be afraid of me, like
Yep, I
I
heard
I
that.
have power, and all this other stuff like that. But what if that doxing was bullshit?
What bullshit? Like as if it didn't happen. It didn't really happen.
No, like hear me out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been looking a lot into 48 laws of power. Now, I don't think doxing is cool, period. So this person, like, like truly got doxed by somebody, like, I don't think it's cool. But like, what if
Yeah,
this
straight
was just a way?
malicious.
What if this was legit just a way to like divert attention
Rectify.
from the fact that like,
She spoke out a well. Was it fiercely Steph? Ferociously, fiercely.
yeah, ferociously stuff. So
Yeah,
what if this
ferociously
was like,
Steph.
right? What if this is a way, like a play to gain empathy? You know how like
Yeah,
rappers do it all
backtrack.
the time. Rappers do it all the time where they like do a stunt or they make it seem like they're getting arrested, but they're really on set of like a music video or something like that. Like basically, like you could find a way to kind of bend public opinion back into your favor. So if you're getting all this backlash and you're like, oh crap, I got doxxed, then it's just like Twitch from one standpoint could have been like, hey, we're going to end the relationship, but then it looks bad if the person got doxxed and you're not standing by that person. So I'm like, I don't think this is an intentional play, but like if it was, like it's pretty smart.
Well, tell me this, because what the information that was doxed was it not say revealed, but was it like speculated, like oh, it was like just like it was just old names, like usernames online that they went by
No,
and stuff like that.
because this person is a transgender, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So they
I
their
thought they were a
previous
deer.
name. Well, they are transgender, but they identify as a deer.
Okay, okay, there we go. I was just missing the information. Now I'm informed. I'm
So
informed.
yeah, so basically, like the old name of this person, and I think maybe some like really old pictures or something, but nothing that like, and my information could be wrong, but like nothing that completely, you know, would have them identified now got out. So it seems pretty tame for a doxing. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other people that's been doxed where like, people were just upset at like their YouTube commentary and then they're like, "Oh, well, I'm going to dox you and put your information out." But this is really tame for a doxing. Like it's not right, but it's tame. I'm like that's the part with me that like doesn't sit well with me. I'm like, especially like
So
the
nothing
kind of
really
like
happened
basically
because I feel
like,
like how's that a dog? I feel like if
now, if I'm wrong, like as a heads up, if I'm wrong about this, then I don't mind being corrected. I can walk back
right.
anything. But from what I gathered, nothing of like critical importance was revealed in this doxing that could endanger this person. Nothing about where this person works, nothing about where they live, nothing about their current name or anything like that. It's legit just like, oh, their old name pre transition and like some other stuff. So it's just like,
I feel
I
like
don't
that's
know.
stuff like people if you had that on like Facebook would like people if you dig people will find it or stuff like that. But I mean if that
Yeah.
stuff wasn't on there or like my only defense would be is if that information even though I find it highly unplausible was like never put online or like that information
Ah,
was not made. Yeah, exactly. So if the person's like, no, they had to go through my personal accounts or my personal information to get that info. Then yeah, then I'm like, wow, yeah, someone really just came after you. But if it's like, oh, I got doxxed, and I'm like, oh, what got out? I'm like, oh, my favorite color. Nah, the world, the internet knows. I'm like, excuse me, like if I did that, I mean, I will give you the right to pull on the boxing gloves if I said anything like that. Um,
yeah. So
it I know.
I know.
I would say now to wrap it
I,
up. I would say I don't know if
I don't think that that's the case, but you know, if I were in that position and I needed a way to get out, faking a doxing is a very good idea.
it sounds
That
very
way,
lucrative.
the people that are mad at you, like they're going to be mad, but
You're gonna have to hold that.
they're basically just gonna have to hold it. Like they can't do anything, and it's like, all right, well, one of you guys got out of hand. I don't know who, and we can't prove who it was. And then Twitch is
Of
still gonna
course,
stand by me, and then I can walk back my statements, and we can pretend none of this happened.
none of this happened. But I mean,
Bro, this is like 48 laws of power shit.
but think about it this way too. I think what it does, what it did now, since even though she walked back, her credibility is still shot because the fact of the matter is she still had to walk back because now she still came out of the cut uh, coming at people or just like pretty much soft threatening the internet and just be like you should be afraid like yeah just threatening like any like people online that will cross them like oh don't
Yo, and
cross
the
me
thing is,
or
it's like, yo, like, you, I'm sorry
I'm
to
telling
interrupt, but
you
who gets so big headed over Twitch? I'm like, you're a protected class as it is. Like, you have power. There are so many women on Twitch that do the dumbest things and don't get banned, but then you like, you like show feet by accident on your stream and you're banned for 2 weeks, and Alinity can pop out titties and not get banned. Like Twitch did not ban her for that.
and I think as well Pokemon recently had a reveal, a kind of like adult, like oopsie, a slip recently. I gotta double look that. I think the
Yeah,
quartering
so
quartering was talking
basically,
about that too.
someone donated to her, I guess, and they had a link in the donation. So she clicked it, ended up being Pornhub, and she tried to slip it away real quick. But I wouldn't be surprised. Like people do stuff like that all the time. But
Yeah,
what'll happen
I'm
is
dead.
you'll watch that clip on Twitch and make commentary on it, which is pretty much what like these girls do on YouTube anyways. Watch videos and then like literally just sit there and watch videos and be cute. So you'll do the same thing.
I wish
Watch
I could
them.
do that and make money.
Yeah, this is why. Tell you, man, OnlyFans.
I'm about to. You trying
Simple
to
as a
make an
rat.
OnlyFans? FloorSeats OnlyFans? Would y'all subscribe? Speaking of subscribing, if you guys like what you're hearing, like and subscribe at the bottom of
I'm
this
telling you,
video.
man. I'm like, yo,
Um,
$150 and pull the hammer out.
Facts. Enough subscriptions, then we'll also. I'll say enough of y'all subscribe. We will open we'll start an OnlyFans account.
Nah, but
Yeah, I can't with you. You really you
but,
already
yeah, basically though, it's like, yo, they force it because they have power in Twitch anyway. So yeah.
right. No, I think right now nowadays I think people getting power hungry period is especially over the internet sets people, gets people going a type of way, and especially with the Twitch, with like the growing, like we were talking about the simp emotes getting banned, the supposed like, the Twitch ban, like how Twitch bans are being handled, how certain rules and criteria get stricter bans while other users and other like Twitch streamers and stuff get like slap on the wrist even, like I don't know, for it, yeah, it's Twitch is in a weird place. Like I feel like I might have said this before, but like Twitch is not the platform it used to be a couple years back, and I think it's because it's changing so much. This is what's happening to it. It is like it's growing in a way that is becoming more than about watching somebody stream play games. Like it's becoming like, stream just everyday life. People in the gym, people just chatting is now the new. It's probably some parts of just chatting be more popping than certain game streams. Like, so I'm
Bro,
just
we know
saying.
why just chatting is popping, bro.
I know. If you look at the demographic of the people who are popping and just chatting, which people will say that I'm like that these people, like there's a lot of talented people, like talented streamers out there to do good content and stuff, and then there's people who are talentless that just don't offer anything on their streams to their viewers, but feel some type of way when they don't get their way, when they're not like, just saying, they remember that streamer that was like, oh, like, uh you if you can't donate or you can't subscribe $5 or so or stuff like that. You remember that streamer? Like, you
Bro,
shouldn't even be watching.
we're in the middle of a quarantine.
Facts, right? Like facts. Like
Well,
this is the
somebody
type
else
of
did.
people.
Well, this happens all the time, but this girl had the nerve to do that in the middle of a quarantine.
Right, and like this, this is like, whether someone like quarantine or not, if someone, whether they have the $5 or not, and if they don't have it, if I'm streaming, if they don't have it, cool. Like that's really not none of my business. Like, power to you. Thanks for being here. If I'm streaming, you're still here. You follow me, yo. Just give me a follow. We Gucci. Just
You know
enjoy
what?
your time.
You know what
But
it is though.
it's the
And
entitlement.
it's not even that, right? So there's a couple things I noticed about Twitch. 'Cause I was like, why, go so hard for Twitch when, like, yo, my explore page on Instagram's popping, bro. There's way better chicks on Instagram than our Twitch. But I realize it's a psychology thing. Like a lot of these girls look like girls that are like feel like in your league. They kind of give you almost that girl next door kind of feel for like basically they're pretty much all white girls except for like Alinity. She's Colombian, which is pretty
Uh,
much racially
Pokemon is
ambiguous.
Moroccan.
I thought she was Italian.
It says she's from I read something. She said she was from Morocco.
Oh, I don't know. She don't look Moroccan.
So that
She
means,
looks
does that mean
straight up
she
white.
African?
I don't know. I'll.
I remember Soul. I mean, Soul now.
Yeah, I'm
Soul's
an
like, I'm
asshole.
Moroccan. I guess I'm African. Soul Resti's like, oh, I'm African. We
I'm
had that
asking
talk.
Soul.
He runs. I mean, yeah, I'm an Soul. We had to ask our Moroccan expert. Now,
No, but so it's the girl next door kind of mentality, but then also there are like that whole like condescending thing. Like dudes get off on that. Like they're like these girls are like
The
that because
audience, it's the
guys,
Twitch audience.
yeah, they want that. That is what they want. Like the only people outraged about that are the people on the outside looking in. Their audience wants to be talked to like that. They want to have like
That
who they perceive to be a good-looking girl who's like just outside of their league to talk down on them and all that kind of stuff like that. Like that's what they get off on. They like literally like they want that kind of dominatrix kind of stuff. Like you can't be mad at it. Like it looks crazy to us because we're not pay pigs, we're not simps. But these people they enjoy that stuff.
my only yo. All right, I'll say this. I'll say this. If anything, we could pick this up later because I don't want to get too hot, too caught up. If you are a simp, I wouldn't even say that. If you are a man who is very generous with his wallet, especially when it comes to female counterpart, and you find yourself on Twitch, take your ass to OnlyFans. Why are you? If you're gonna
Bro,
spend big, go hard or go home. Why? It's like
bro.
just go to.
Thank you.
It's just like why are you even?
Yo,
Why?
Leonard the Plug's OnlyFans is not that expensive. Like she has way
Dog,
more body
you
than
will get
Pokimane.
you will get the bang for your buck on
Shit.
OnlyFans. Like, stop. Why you playing? Why play yourself, King? Taking Pokemon's words. Simps are kings, right? Why play yourself then, King?
Nah,
Yo,
that was that other girl who's like
no, I thought it was no. Oh no, you're right. It wasn't Pokemon. It was the other one.
what's that okay boomer girl or whatever.
Oh God, what's her name? I don't know, dude. For me, all these. I mean, no cap. No, I'm not like no shade, but some of these Twitch streamers they look the same to me because there's too many of them. Like they have like their theme is more or less like you said they're like the girl next door who look like they're that are somewhat attainable and like you just talk to you a certain way. Like to me and then I'll be seeing them. I'm like I'll be seeing okay this is one streamer and then I'm just like looking at another one. I'm like are they the same person? Like I just almost they to me they almost look the same. Um, but to your point, my parting message on this: get the bang for your buck. Go to OnlyFans. If you're about to hit send, donate on like a 1K donation. Take your ass to OnlyFans
Bro, rack up on
and
OnlyFans,
take
bro.
care of yourself. Facts. Like it's not. The thing is, like for Twitch, I mean, y'all wild. You're all what? Subscribe to one Twitch streamer, about to send her 1 to 2K, send your month's rent. OnlyFans is like the world is your oyster. Like you don't even like $5 will get you far. Like far. Like that's what's so nuts on OnlyFans. There's some people for $5 will take you places, and you're about to go spend 1K on Twitch just to have
Bro,
a Twitch
now
streamer to be like, "Oh my God, thank you so much! Wow, you're the great! Wow, thank you for that. That means a lot to me." Like, what?
yo, like I can't think of any Twitch streamers
What?
that look
I'm not
that
losing it. My mic's
crazy.
about to fly
Like
off.
first of all, there's
Especially,
no one in this world that I'm not like
I gotta relax, yo.
intimate with that I'm giving more than $5 to. There is not a single woman in this world besides like family that
Besides family,
I am
besides
intimate with
family
that
and
will get
close
more than
friends,
$5 out of me. $4.99 to be exact. You're gonna have to cover the tax.
you're gonna have to come. Damn, you have to 4.95. B. We do 4.95 out here.
It's like no, there's not a single soul in the world that's not family
Forget
or
4.99.
that's getting more than $4.99 out of me. So already this world that they're in is something I'm completely foreign to and I'll never be in. I don't
Yeah,
care if I'm like a billionaire tomorrow. Like she's signing a Rice Gum contract and we about to get this bread. I'm putting you on Twitch.
damn.
I'm putting you on OnlyFans.
If
I'm
your
ready
goal was to
to
convince me about that
monetize everything.
contract, congratulations. I'm with you about that contract because
Monetize everything.
I'm monetizing everything,
Yo,
bro.
if I came up on like a famous chick, she wanted to hit me with that. I'm like, what's 15%? Like you're like my manager at this point. Who cares? 15% ain't
I'm
nothing.
helping you.
I'm like a
Help me
2 year
help
contract,
you.
15%. You get 5% residual. Like, I don't care.
Who
Like Doja Cat
cares?
trying to hit me with a contract, like cool. Still
He said
hyping the
Doja
month.
Cat.
What does it matter? Like
Yo,
Still
holla at his
clapping
Doja
the
Cat.
so all right.
Woo! Let's actually get into our
Well, that was
actual
a nice warm
topics.
up.
That was a very nice warm up, and that's actually something I did, Pete. We never really got to talk about, but more to come because like this stuff ain't going anywhere. It's actually is. I think it's just gonna ramp up. So we'll tell you more about like Pokimane and coming at taking her simp army to come at another YouTuber sponsorship, which is
Yo,
wild.
actually, I watched that YouTuber too. He's pretty funny.
It's a Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's what I was like. Cool. No, yeah, I was like, dog, this channel is actually lit. So it's crazy. Again, that video was only targeted at the people who donate to her. I'm not even gonna say simps. I'm gonna say to her followers.
Her pay
To
pigs.
yeah, her pay. Damn, I don't know what to me. I don't know which were simps or pay pigs. For me, I'm like, don't call me a pig. They're both bad, but like pay pigs
I'd
literally is
rather
in the
be
name.
called a simp than a pig. I'm like,
Yeah,
don't call me a
pig and
pig.
anything. Don't call me no pig.
Don't disrespect me.
They don't treat it like that. So, like, exactly. The whole video was about her followers donating to her, but she felt some type of way and just flipped it into an attack
Yeah,
on him and his channel, his content, his sponsors. Crazy.
yeah, but the funny thing
Again,
is the sponsor is not going anywhere, and she just got him a ton of more subscribers and stuff.
yep.
And I've been thinking about getting a Ridge wallet for a while. So, like,
Yo, real time. I peeped. I was like, yo, that looks secure as fuck. Yo, I was like, yo, that Ridge wallet definitely looks secure.
yeah,
I
I've
was
been
like,
eyeing it for like months, and I was like, well,
well, you know what? It's a good time as any. It's a good time as any. But more on that later. Let's keep the ball rolling. We definitely have some more interesting topics for y'all today. Speaking of which, with everything going on with the COVID-19, especially with talking about not going anywhere. COVID-19 virus with all places slowly reopening. We even out here are starting to see some reopening out here in Boston. But man, this is the more I look at it and read it, I just can't help but laugh. So Kim K, she reveals her new face mask beauty line. Basically for because everybody now are just trying to make face masks trendy. Be safe while being cute. That's kind of like the thing that's going on right now. That's the theme. She drops her own line of face masks, bro. Tell me why they don't have filters though, bro. What am I wearing?
oh, yo,
Cosmetics, it's basically a skin. It's a skin for your face mask. It's literally DLC skin that literally tell
wait,
you this is
is it?
just a cosmetic.
Wait, is it literally a face mask, or is it like something
Literally,
you
literally a
or
face
something?
mask, but it has no filter. Supposedly a face mask, but there's no filter in it. So you're just putting a piece of fabric over your face.
Well, so here's the thing, right? I'm not mad at that only because it's like the majority of the people are walking around with pieces of fabric over their mouth.
True,
Like, hold up,
but
bro. I
they
gotta.
they they ain't doing right for themselves.
They're
And
not, but that's on them. My thing is just like, bro,
but like, if you're gonna pitch that, so what's up then? So she about to pitch face masks that don't have
bro. I
filters.
walk around with this shit because I have to. It don't got no filter. Now, granted, I do have a motherfucking N95 just in case. You feel
Facts.
me? But for the most part, this is the everyday mask. Like most people don't have that. Like what I mean? It's hard to get those out with the filters. So it even still is like some people say you shouldn't have a filter. Some people say you should. Like there's no consistency in the messaging with the mask. Like my whole thing is,
Man, that's
nigga,
just
you gonna
crazy.
cop or you not? Like I don't care if it has a filter. This is my product. Either you buy it or you don't. Niggas do not
Listen,
care about
um,
FDA or the CDC or the NBA or the
NBA or the NFL.
or the ALS. Are you buying
AL,
the mask or
he
not?
said ALS. You're wild for the ALS one. I support you though.
Seriously, like, are you? This all it
Thing
is
only
like, all
comes
right,
in
are you?
nude. Do you think I could rock? Are you okay? You tell me. Do I look like I'm about to rock the nude color, dog? Am I about to?
It's
Am I trying?
obviously you're not her target demographic. It's all the
All right,
girls that put on all that makeup that's gonna look that color anyway. So it's for them.
that's crazy.
That mask ain't for
$14
you,
each, y'all. Yeah, you're right. It ain't for me. Whoever it's for, y'all know who you are.
and
It's
they're
fourteen
probably gonna
dollars
buy it.
each. We're not even advertising, but I'm just like, man, Kim K better slap us the 15, dog. I'm mad. This end up turning into an advertisement because
I
now
just
you
need
just
1% of that.
justified.
That's it. Just
You
1%.
man, you out here just
Well, now one
justifying these purchases for a
you
cut.
don't know where 1%
And
1% go a long way.
no, with that it will. 1% will go longer than that 15% for the.
I'm adding her and Kanye to my 1% list. We're just like, let me just get 1% of your net worth. That's it.
Damn, yo. I don't know. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm not. Even if him supposedly what him and Kim K supposedly be calling the paparazzi on themselves, it don't matter. I will call the paparazzi on myself if I had that big account. Let me relax. But it's wild, yo. I mean, and now I don't even know what this shoot. I'm just like, why wear a mask at all if it doesn't have a filter? But again, I digress. Because we definitely got more stuff to talk about, and yeah, just going from there. Just pick up from a topic we were touching on last week. Holyfield Tyson potential round 3 debut. More news on that. It looks like Tyson's people, Holyfield's people are talking. Okay, they're doing some talking for the match. So it might actually become a possibility. I think it's just because more of the people. It might be one of those things. They're kind of like, oh, Tyson Holyfield 3, or they're like, oh, we might fight. We'll see. And then they gauge the hype, they gauge the reaction, and it was like, all right, it looks like people want this, so that's guaranteed ass to seats. So let's start talking. And this talk, even though it's for charity, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's if you're a public figure and you're not getting a check, you're getting something out of it though. In terms whether it's
Bro,
publicity. In this case, I think it's publicity. Which I'm
they
not
better,
knocking it because my man Tyson look clean. My man look good. I hope I'm like that when I'm 50 something. I want to be
bro,
like that.
these old niggas better beat the fuck out of each other.
Yo, what you about to do? Are you
I
about to
do
get
not
into the
want to
ring?
see this.
You about to
They
get into
better,
the ring and slap box with him if you about to put on the gloves then if you want a real fight?
they better
You
beat
see
the
love
fuck out of
taps?
each other for charity. I don't want to
Oh
see it.
man, what was it? What was I looking at? I was looking at just for like looking up the. yo,
I'm serious,
you're
bro.
not. Oh man,
Better be a slugfest for charity.
yeah, stop. What was it? What I was about to say?
All you
Yeah, I
gotta
was
do is
looking
put
up
your
their
favorite Twitch
'97
star to be a
match.
ring card girl. You good?
Who though? Who?
I'll probably go Alinity.
Validity? No
Yeah.
Sniper Wolf? I'm surprised.
Does she be on Twitch?
I don't know if she is on anymore. Is she still? I thought is she still on Twitch?
I don't know.
I think that's Byron. Byron will want her definitely. Man, Byron, man, my man loves him some Sniper Wolf. I don't know why. Man loves him some Sniper Wolf.
She evened
But
out though. I ain't mad at it.
look at you. I see the look in your eyes, bro. Yo, put your credit card away, bro. That's all I'm saying. Put your
Yeah,
credit card.
okay. I told you,
Uh,
yo. Nobody. 495.
four ninety
That's
five.
a bit much. That's pushing it.
What do you mean? I took it down for you. I was like, nah, dog, keep that 4 pennies in your pocket. I was like, knock down that 4.99 or
499.
4.95.
And I'm like,
Nah,
yo,
four ninety
that's
five
like
is the max.
I'm like, that gets you a 4 for 4 from BK. You good.
You good? Shoot, take a penny, leave a penny. Hopefully, there's enough penny for the tax. But as we were saying, what was that? No, to what I was saying, like the fight. I think the thing is they're gonna have to make this depending how big it gets blown up and then it does happen. They know they have to they have to entertain. And I don't want to say this in boxing like it's like all entertainment, but because Heads niggas really be getting
these niggas need
duffed.
to revive the
They're getting
beef.
duffed.
They need to revive the beef, and this shit needs to be a slugfest.
It's gonna happen if the
Slugfest.
beef gets revived. It's gonna happen mid match because you already know their beef. I was saying like
Nah,
I was looking at their
they gotta
'97
pop off. Way like
Tyson
at the
Holyfield 2.
weigh-in. At the weigh-in, he's like, "You a bitch. I'll bite your other ear."
Are you talking about that Key and Peele skit? Yo, what if it turns into that? Remember that Key and Peele skit? The
Nah,
Key
I
and Peele
never
skit,
watched
the
that show.
pre-fight. Oh my, the one it was like, I feel bad for bringing this up because was it Jordan Peele? He was like the Tyson character, even the way he talked, and he was just like, he's like, he's like, yo, I'm gonna hold you. He's like, I'm gonna hold you when you're sad, when you're crying. Like my man was like, my man was doing the opposite. My man is like, he's like, when people come over for dinner, and he's like, I'm gonna just stroke the back of your ear. I was like, yo, man, I gotta, I'll send that to you. I
Bro,
can't do. I'm not
I
doing the
want
joke just. I'm
I
not doing
want
that
these
skit just.
niggas to slug it out, bro.
But all
Oh,
I'm saying,
even if it's like 3 rounds, just slug it out, bro. Get tired, all that stuff.
nah. I feel
Tyson
like
better
if
get him in the first
anything
round for sure.
happens, if I say anything happens, it's gonna happen mid-match. I think something's gonna happen. I think because they got mad history.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen? Somebody's gonna get one really good shot,
Yup.
and
Someone is.
and the other person's gonna wake up.
Someone's gonna get. Yeah. No. You know what it is? It's gonna be that good shot, and they're gonna get it down. They're gonna get an unintentional. Is that one good shot ends up in a down? Everybody's like, oh, he just got put. Tyson or Holyfield just got put on their ass, whatever. Yo, they're gonna feel some type of way. That's what thing about boxing. Boxing is literally it's called a gentleman's sport, but like real talk, like everybody. I'm not saying everybody, but to me, you have to have some type of ego to step into that ring because it's literally a sport. It's just you, the other person, nothing but you, your hands. Like you're only allowed to use your hands.
Yeah,
Like
and that's as far as it goes, like the gentleman's thing, and like not no low blows. Besides that, though, that boxing is a very ego-driven sport almost because you have to sell a fight. You know
right,
what I'm
and
saying?
then the people sell, and then it's the boxers themselves, their personas, their characters that add on that fuels the fight. If we got
Bro,
Tyson, bro, I'm
Mayweather
telling you,
gets paid
Tyson
so much because niggas hate Mayweather, bro.
niggas hate,
He's
but he's too
good,
clean. He's
and outside of boxing, and like he sells the fight. Like he sells himself as a great boxer, and then whenever it comes to I got to fight, immediately he's in promo mode, and then he's selling that fight,
selling
and then
that
he
fight
already
and
sells
then
it
winning it.
because everybody wants to beat him anyway, so he's already selling it. You know what I mean?
Everybody wants to beat. I haven't seen dog. People want him. Yeah, people still want. People want to beat him. Is he retired?
I
Real
thought he
quick.
was gonna get like, I thought he was gonna get like one more and
I
then
was wondering
retire.
that the other day. I wasn't sure. I was like, is he
If
retired?
I'm not mistaken, I think he's getting like one more.
Damn. Will they actually? Are they gonna make? Is he gonna get an L? Damn.
I don't think
Or
they're gonna
under.
let him go on the L.
He's too. Y'all, man. His keep away is too crazy, bro. His keep away is his outboxing is nuts, man. But no, I mean, this circle back to Holyfield Tyson, yo. I mean, I would just
Look,
say
that's where I
that,
stand. These niggas got to slug it
yeah,
out.
they're gonna
Amen.
slug it out. I think something's gonna happen mid match. If anything really happens, fest, somebody get disrespected, not like intentionally, but like someone's gonna either catch like a mean combination, like or just get countered and just get dropped, like real fast, and then like they're gonna feel some type of way. And I feel like it might be Tyson. And I'm not gonna say speak to his history, but like I know the man is very passionate. I think they're both very passionate, but the man I know with him and Holyfield, especially if he gets a hit, because I think the last thing he wants is like the fight to be good, but if the fight goes a certain way and people's like, damn, yo, you know, like Holyfield 3-0, GB, like that type of nah. I feel like if that thought runs in his head, he's like, nah, gloves are off. Like gloves are off. They're on, but like mentally they're off. That's it from
One,
me.
one good shot, man. It better be a slugfest. Holyfield gonna catch him right in his chin,
On his chinny chin chin.
and then Tyson's gonna wake up.
Tyson's gonna wake up with that same fade he had in '97.
He gonna get off the ground and have all that hair back.
His hair's gonna go. His hair just reverts all the gray. That's crazy. If I see that, I'm about to pull some anime moment. I'm about to say all of a sudden I speak in Japanese subs. I'm like, get out of there, Holyfield.
I'm telling you, man. That's
In the moment he's like, Nari, Tyson's like back to his prime, 20 years in the past, back to '97 Tyson, back when he had the gold tee. Oh man, stop the gold. Oh my God, don't do it. Don't awaken him. I feel like he still got that spirit. I'm for Tyson. Holyfield's a mom. I just look at their old pictures. I'm like, Jesus, these niggas were huge. They're some big ass dudes. So I'm just like, I'm amped for it. I'm amped. But you know what? Do you wanna get into the talk about Joe Rogan's Spotify deal, or do you wanna just go
let's say that for next week? Only because
right.
I need to get some more information and
Same.
form a better opinion. But congrats to him. I mean, for sure.
And for those who don't know or just tuning in, so Joe Rogan has announced that he officially accepted a deal from Spotify for his Joe Rogan Experience podcast. So he's going to be leaving YouTube and being this podcast will be exclusive to Spotify. And
actually, let's do it. Let's do it.
You know what? No, I was just gonna say 100 mil. So,
so let's do it because I do have an interesting take, right?
All right.
So Spotify is for that 100 mil. They're doing the audio and they're doing the video. So Spotify.
I didn't know that.
But my thing is, I don't think he had a deal with YouTube. I think he was just uploading it to YouTube because there was no other place to host it for video. Like YouTube is the premier place to put the video, like videos, period. So I don't think he had a deal with YouTube. I think he was just uploading to YouTube.
I mean, that I don't know because, I mean, given his channel's traction and popularity, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he did have some type of deal with YouTube because, I mean, like, face it, like, he drops a video within hours. It's already, depending on who it is, and forget about even who it is, it's on its way to, like, 1 million views in a few hours. And then from there, then his clips are it's just the traffic he generates from dropping an episode weekly, almost week, or not even. I think sometimes he drops multiple podcasts in a given period of time. Like, I just thought he had a guest a week. I think sometimes it's 2, or like I've seen 2. He dropped like 2 episodes within like a week of each other.
Yeah, but so he's on the winning end of the monetization for YouTube, so I don't think he really needed a deal to come out clean with that. Every video is getting a couple million, like at minimum,
and that's not counting ads. And
yeah, and then he already, like, you know what I mean? He has to set ads before the show, so you might get like 15 minutes of ads before you hear the actual show. So he didn't need a deal, but like, I think for him, it's like when Spotify is offering you that, and then they're going to also like make it so that way your video is accessible. Like, at that point, what is the difference between Spotify and YouTube? Spotify now is going to give you the option. Spotify is going to give you the option to upload your videos. And then they're still going to host your audio and everything. The platform may not be as huge as like YouTube, because YouTube's been around way longer and it's like the thing for, videos. But Spotify's install base is in like the hundreds of millions, and more will come because Joe Rogan's going there.
Exactly. So those who listen to him but don't have Spotify, they're gonna feel very pressed to go on Spotify. And believe me, and I know when everything actually does go through, now that you say it, I can imagine almost like the promotion, the promotion of the marketing that's gonna go in place to let people know that my man Joe Rogan's podcast, or Joe Rogan Experience, is on Spotify for his fans to make it easy for them to find and just pretty much
Bro, what's gonna
steal
happen? They're gonna do the
funnel.
exact. Oh, go ahead.
No, yeah, just funnel the viewers the viewers from YouTube to Spotify. And what you were gonna
Yeah,
say, and then you what? They're
they're
gonna do
gonna
it
do
for
they're gonna do
other
the same thing they did with Joe Budden's podcast.
right.
They're gonna roll the ad out in Times Square. They're gonna give him a code for a free month of like Spotify Premium when you sign up. All that stuff. They're gonna give him the red carpet treatment.
Oh,
And
he's
it
getting
like
the reddest of carpet treatment. Shit, that shit
yeah.
might look burgundy.
So
How red it
like
is.
the thing I'm taking away from it though is like as a podcast, I don't like Spotify's taking the value of uploading to YouTube. Like, and I'm like, we're doing it now because to us, YouTube is the best place to put video.
Right.
But imagine Spotify now gives you the option to upload video of your podcast. I don't know that that's going to happen, but like Joe Rogan could be the start of it, and like other top
The
podcasts will
pioneer.
probably have that too. So imagine in like another year or so, we're able to upload videos to Spotify and then we get some monetization behind it. Like, we won't, I don't think, like, YouTube's not embracing podcasts.
Right. No, you're right. It's not like I think you'll find podcasts on YouTube, of course, because YouTube is the platform for videos. Um, just for video uploads and to get the most eyes to your content. And if I say Spotify definitely is the platform for podcasts after right now, compared to what Apple be the first to even kind of bring podcasts into the basically the entertainment industry almost. And I think now Spotify becoming such a huge streaming platform. um and I think I mentioned this too. I think last time we talked about I've noticed over time with their music or to their tailored content. Like if you go to their curated playlist, as you go through the playlist of certain songs, you'll notice like they'll have like just clips, like video clips, videos, even just videos, interviews, just straight interviews from artists, stuff like that, like Rap Caviar, for example. That's one playlist I've noticed over time has evolved, being one of Spotify's own playlists or like carried out by Spotify. It's just like including more and more like just exclusive music videos, interviews, like I said, and things like that. So Spotify, I think, has low key been working on getting their video up there because obviously people know them from just music, and I think right now they feel like they're in a comfortable place. I think to take a leap or to take the next step forward to kind of push their platform. Because we already know like Spotify streaming for music is like, they got guap. And they're throwing 100 mil at Joe Rogan. That means they're making big moves, and I think they wanted to do it with one of the biggest people in the game for podcasts. So I mean, shoot, we got to
And I
keep
mean,
our. Oh, your mic again.
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just getting that reverb though.
Oh, hold on.
That feedback. Not talking about Kanye, wife of Pablo.
All right, is this better?
Yeah, yeah, I got you. I hear you.
Nah, so the thing with that, right, for them to make that big of an investment, for me, means that they're really confident about their future of podcast support.
Yep.
Because even with Anchor right now, and this is a bit of game for our listeners, Anchor, you can record video and then it'll allow you to upload the video to Anchor and it will extract the audio for you. So that way you don't have to go in and then, take the audio from it, export it, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, it seems like you'll get to a point where you're able to upload video to Spotify. Now, if Spotify becomes a more legit YouTube, then YouTube's going to have a problem. Because the thing is, it's like a lot of people are going to feel comfortable uploading their material to Spotify because it seems to be a bit more secure, especially when it comes to like streaming music. Like it's easier to track that kind of stuff. Like, I could upload a song and then 200 people rip that song, upload it on their channels, and they may have a more popular channel, so they'll get the views and stuff like that. That doesn't mean the money or the exposure kicks back to me. Whereas if we upload this podcast on Spotify, like you'd have to go, you'd have to go out of your way to get the video and or audio off of Spotify at that point. So it
Mm.
may be like a thing for creators, and then like, this is a win for people even like us, where like we're rebranding and then like in the early stages of that, because you know Joe took all that money because he knew what his worth was,
Yeah.
what he was worth.
And it does to quickly. It does remind me of when we went. Remember, the four of us. If you count, yeah, Wes. I forgot Wes was there. With me, you, Byron, Wes. We went to Joe Budden's podcast live when they were out here, and then what he was mentioning about basically knowing the worth of your content, and kind of why he like they themselves were waiting for the deal and they didn't take anything that was thrown at them or they were just giving right away. They were waiting for the deal that they felt represented the value of their podcast, like of their content. And yeah, I could say like, dude, 100 mil. I mean, and that's just I don't know what's the years or what's the terms of the contract, but yo, he's my man's making, if he wasn't making bread off his podcast, he is most definitely now
Yeah,
multi-million-dollar deal, bro.
no, he's definitely making bread off the podcast. It's just now he's without a doubt
Making
making bread out of it.
silly bread,
And I wouldn't be surprised
silly bread.
if he had incentives and stuff as well.
I wonder if
Maybe
he's
we
still gonna
don't for
get
that one.
ads. I wonder if that's gonna what's the case with that with Spotify, like if with ads and just like other sponsorships and stuff or what like that. Like I
Yeah,
wonder
I
how that
don't
even
know.
gets
I'm
in.
curious about that too.
Hey man,
But
yo Spotify, hit us up. Let us know, man. Because we're gonna probably end up talking in the future. But
but
yeah,
yeah, I think it's a good move. Like, congrats to him for the deal. Um, you know,
yep.
I want to see, Spotify seems to be the place that's really leaning into podcasting because traditional radio is falling off. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like even radio personalities are doing podcasts now.
Yep.
Uh, Breakfast Club is on, Spotify and Apple Music, like Apple Podcasts, where they do their normal show minus the music. Like it's transitioning towards there, where like not many radio stations have their own shows. They just pay, for the ability to syndicate someone else. Like the Breakfast Clubs is mad different stations because like their markets, like it's not worth making shows in their market. It's like this is a proven show and this like it works, so let's syndicate it here rather than risk it and try to build up a group of people over the course of 2 to 3 years to be a household name like that. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to
Right.
top radio, especially, it's Hot 97
Mhm.
and it's Breakfast Club pretty much of all of the East Coast. Now, I mean, like on, towards Baltimore, there's 92Q, and then there's a couple stuff like over in LA that I'm like, I can't get off the top of my head, but there's not many because radio, like terrestrial radio, is dying, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else was it. Romario and Pebbles, I guess, but I guess that's even. I guess they're not even. I don't know if they're in the same group. Like I guess shows as Breakfast Club. I don't know. Their format's different,
no, their
but
format is very much the same. It's just like it's just not the Breakfast Club,
they're
man.
not the
Like
Breakfast Club. They're not the Breakfast
they don't
Club.
even. It doesn't even sound like they do interviews and stuff like that. Like I don't know what's going on with that, bro.
I don't know, man. You talk to them, bro. Yeah, you talk to them. But damn,
But
yo, nah. I think, yo, yeah,
it's funny how I
we'll
went from I didn't want to talk about it and now.
Yeah, I know, because you were like, no, because you said hook it. You're like, hook it. We're gonna talk about it. I was like, all right, we're going to talk about it. But more on that once we hear back, once we hear more as news develops on Joe Rogan. I'll probably hear him talk about it. Like I follow his his podcast, peep his content. None of these heads give us ads in, by the way. Near Anchor and Joe Rogan. I mean, maybe they should. Joe, slide us Joe, slide us 0.01%. That'll be nice.
No,
That'll
just
still
1%. 1%. That's all.
1%. I
You're
don't
not
know,
gonna
bro.
miss it. You're not gonna miss 1%.
He's not gonna give us 1%. If I say 0.01, I might pull a fast one on him because I want on everything. Your ads, your sponsorships. I want it all, Joe. All right, I'm relaxed. Let's get to some gaming though, just real quick, because I mean we got a couple touch and go topics today, for gaming. Let's see what to start with. All right, yes, actually, I'll start with this one. This is a good way to start. This came in saw this the other day. It was a CNN article, but the world's oldest gaming YouTuber, Hamako Mori, 90 years old. She was just put in the Guinness World Records for the oldest gaming YouTuber.
Yeah.
90-year-old Japanese woman.
I thought she was about to say she was just put in a retirement home.
Where you at, B? I'm up here. I'm on Kami's lookout, but I don't know where you're at. Where are you at? Actually, I don't know. I'm looking behind you. I'm like, where you at, dog?
It's PSO 2.
What stage? Nah, we'll get into that.
This is one of the lobbies.
One of the because I was gonna ask if it had to do with the PC release.
I just like PSO's like structural like backgrounds and stuff like that. But yeah, partially the PC release.
All right, we'll get into that though. But let's talk about my girl Hamako Mori though. Because tell me why, right? Like, she 90 years old, Japanese woman who streams on YouTube. And look her up. I forget. I had her channel here. I'm just pull it up. Look it up. Just say she got over 250K subscribers. Well, get this though. One of her favorite series, her favorite game title series is GTA. GTA.
She be living vicariously through. What's that?
Facts.
Morgan Freeman and who's that? I forget the other guy.
I'm like,
old
niggas
that tried to pull a bank heist.
Oh,
it was like old nigga bank heist or something. What was the name of that?
Is that the name of the movie? Old niggas trying to rob a bank. Is that what you about to call the? That's the name of the movie. I'm about to Google that.
Old
trying to rob a bank movie. The movie.
I forget what it's called, but yeah, it's like some shit like that. She living vicariously, man.
She is living vicariously. I want to know her secrets, living up till 90 like that, and just. I'd be like, damn, she rocked GTA. She's from the streets, bro. She for the streets.
She don't even take Yakuza, yo. She a traitor.
Damn, you don't know that. Maybe she does, but she's just like, nah, GTA, San Andreas, best GTA title.
I had to call her out real quick. That's crazy.
What are you about to say? What? Vice City? Leave her alone.
Vice City's fire, bro. The 80s.
Leave her alone.
She wasn't born then. She don't it's like
like she wasn't born when.
She was 40 years old when the 80s is out. She don't know nothing about it.
That's crazy. But definitely check it out. I just wanted to bring that up. She said it says here that she's been gaming for 39 years. So she's been gaming longer than we both been alive. Not combined, but longer than we both been alive. That's lit.
Maybe combined. Who knows?
Nah, she falls short a little bit. I'm doing the math in my head. Surprisingly, though, I think combined we got.
Wait, she said 39 years?
39 years.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Never mind.
Yeah. That's crazy. That is crazy to me. So she was definitely, what she gives you the hands in Dreamcast? Power Stone.
No, she won't.
Power Stone. I don't know, bro. The way she
gives you the hands, but not me.
She was like, all right, cool, Power Stone 2. Oh, I love this game. And she's like, character select. And then she's like, Varkiss. Valkiss. Nah, she's a Pride player. She definitely looks like a Pride player.
Bro, I got my roster set. She picked anybody besides Pride. I'm running Pride. She picks
She's running
Pride.
Valgus. She's
She,
running Valgus.
she picks
She's
Pride.
giving
I'm running the
you.
cell.
She's giving you the proton cannon. She's giving you the proton cannon.
Yo, that's on the PSP version, man. That's it. He's not in Power Stone 2 normally.
What?
Yeah, that's only the PSP version that he's in Power Stone 2.
What?
Yeah.
Wild. What?
Yeah. Either way, Pride. Pride cometh before the fall.
She's like, you need to get 39 years under your belt before you talk about pride.
Yo, I'm telling you.
She's like, you merely adopted it. She's like, you merely adopted pride.
I get it. Pride's an
But I
old
lived
nigga.
it.
She's an old nigga. I get it.
She really is, though.
Shout out to her, though. Living a long life.
Long, prosperous life. Still more, hope many more years. And I think it's just, I liked it because it was just a testament to,
Excuse me.
gaming and pretty much why we do this. So I hope some of that good luck, that good faith that she has, come rubs on us. Pause. That kind of sounded kind of weird. Come rubs on us. Rubs on us. Yeah, definitely check her out. If you haven't, check out Hamako Mori, 90 years old, Guinness World Records. Shout outs to her. More topics. Let's just drop right straight into PSO2 coming on PC release because that's news to me. Yo, tell your boy. What do you mean there's a PC release? You're the PSO2 ambassador of like our friend group. So,
bro, I think I've waited like 10 years at least for this. 8 to 10 years for this, bro.
So this is not even like an instant cop. It's like you copped this 10 years ago spiritually.
I played on the Japanese server like
you did tell me that
2016, 2015 or something like that. But yeah, so it came out on Xbox already, and next week on the 27th it's coming out for PC.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be free to play, so you can download it from the Microsoft Store app on Windows. And yeah, man, like it's cross-play with Xbox too. So I don't know if your character transfers over or not, but
so when we playing? They release?
Bro, I need a Windows PC, bro. That's the only
Bro,
thing.
where your laptop at?
I don't have a Windows laptop.
I know, but I thought you were planning on copying one.
Oh yeah, so I'm in the process of it. I'm copying it from my boy, but I don't know when he's singing.
I don't know. You give him a date. You better give him PSO2's release date.
I was going to get one another way, but then he offered me one for way cheaper.
Right. Yeah,
So
I know that because
right,
you did tell me about the one you said you were gonna buy, and you were telling me about it. But I didn't know. Yeah, your boy was throwing one at you.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'll go with that instead. So, shout out to my boy Travis. Actually, he streams on Mixer and stuff like that.
Oh, word.
But yeah, he's gonna be blessing me with a deal on his old laptop because he just got a newer one. But he's supposed to be, because he's in the Navy, so he's supposed to station out here in Rhode Island at some point. And when he comes out here, I'll buy
it. So there's no date on when he's gonna be coming out here, though.
He told me loosely, and I forgot. I think it's like next month or some shit.
Damn. I hope so. Now I guess I'm about to get that. I'm gonna get that head start. Sorry, cuh.
Oh, it's all good. I'll hunt niggas down. I ain't tripping, cuz.
All right. I'm out. But yo, for y'all you don't know, give that date again. PSO2 PC
27th, man.
27th. Lit.
Yeah, I'm amped for it.
I've
been waiting forever for that game.
Damn, guess we gotta stream that too.
Speaking of amped, I am super amped. We talked about the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, John.
Yeah.
And I got that collector's edition.
How? I still don't. You said GameStop had it? Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if they still have it now, but they said they got it, and I was like, yeah, boy. Bro,
yeah, boy.
I'm never putting trucks or wheels on that board. It's just going to hang somewhere, bro.
Facts. I just want to hang it too. Fuck.
I really wanted the Falcon 1, but the Falcon 2 is like the first board you get in that game. I think the Falcon 1 is a cooler deck.
Hold up. I'm just legit pulling this out right now.
Yeah, like the
Damn, you put.
Special edition comes with the Falcon too.
Damn, that's crazy. You put in Tony in Google. Tony Hawk's #1 suggested. What a time to be alive. Tony Hawk is trending again. Nigga,
Facts, bro.
what year is it?
Bro, this is a great year, bro. I got my Dyson fan.
Why would it go that far? You said it's a great year.
I mean,
Some
quarantine
will put
aside.
strongly. Okay, quarantine
Quarantine
aside.
aside. Streets of Rage 4 drop. I got my Dyson fan. I got my Sonic CD vinyl coming. I'm gonna have my special edition Tony Hawk. Xenoblade drops on the 29th. What more can a nigga ask for? Hotline merch on the way. We good.
Yeah, you right.
I gotta show you actually. We getting patches, bro.
Are we getting patches?
Yeah, that's for off stream though. Anyways,
Oh.
but yeah, I caught it on GameStop. Hopefully, you know what I mean, supplies are good. Calm be heated. Like, don't send me the regular game because I'll buy it digital. I'm only getting the collector's
Oh,
edition.
with the classic oh my god, the Hawk skull. Yeah, wait, I
Yeah, for the Falcon
kinda
too.
yeah, I didn't. Nah, I was just thinking in my head. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Let's see if GameStop still has it. Oh, they do. Ooh. All right, that's something for later. I think yeah. Okay, word. Yeah, I think yeah. I've looked online. GameStop still has it. Dog, that's crazy. Yeah. Damn, dog. This game's looking. It's gonna look fresh.
Yo, they
He was
actually
on Joe
have the
Rogan
Falcon
too. Stop.
1 also available.
Does it?
Except that tape deck is nasty.
Does it show? Is it? Did you see it on GameStop?
Nah, I just Googled because I really want the Falcon 1 deck. That shit tough, cuz Zoomies has it. Nigga, Zoomies a bitch.
I didn't know Zoomies were still around, but that's crazy. I gotta. Damn, dog. Man, I'm hyped for this game, yo. I really am.
Bro, you going on
By
the
this time,
Birdhouse website? Both of those decks are sold out. Like they have two versions of Tony Hawk Falcon 1, and they're both sold out. Like, what kind of hatred is that?
no, there's niggas that have been waiting 20 years for this game
And
to
there's
be
niggas like me
redone.
that's been waiting 20 years to get that deck, nigga.
Apparently, there's niggas who've been waiting for both,
I'm
and
gonna
then
get
they
that
just
deck.
beat you to the punch.
He also got this. All the fire Tony Hawk decks are sold out, and I'm about to slide somebody, bro.
You
I'm
better
heated.
talk to Tony, B. Talk to T.
Yo, wait until I get on. I'm like, yo, my man, T Hawk,
T Hawk.
since Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter. That's great. I wonder if he knows T Hawk like that. I wonder if he actually knows T Hawk from Street Fighter. I'm like, do you play him? Do you feel like you have to play him? Like, man's literally got your initials, B. I'm like,
All
bro.
right, let me get distracted looking up skateboard decks.
Yeah, I could tell. You definitely. But no, that deck. Nah, we gotta. You might have to do was it an opening, an unboxing? There you go,
Yeah,
an unboxing of it.
see. This is why we need a space for this stuff because I want to do something on the Sonic CD vinyl too. I might do that. I'll be late to the party, but I don't care because that
Yo, hook it.
soundtrack
Yo,
is fire.
hook it, my guy. Nah, that's man. More on that deck. Yo, we probably more on that deck when when we get closer to the date. Because I wonder if they're gonna. Because some stuff that I know they do drop it because if they for the shipping they do drop it. They do send it to you like sometimes a little early when the game drops before the
Bro,
game
I had
drops
to
because they
pay
have to
$10
get.
extra to get it day one.
Damn,
Otherwise,
they hit you. They put the shipping fee on you.
so there's a free shipping where it's just like, oh, it can come like 2 to 4 days later, or you can get it day one. And I was like, I want it day one.
Damn, you right.
I'm like, GameStop's kind of scamming for that because any other place I feel like you'd get it day one. But I'm like, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it on the chin. Pause.
GameStop is down to let you have it on the chin.
Pause.
No. No
Yeah,
pause.
pause.
None.
No, absolutely pause.
0.
All right, let's get into some music quick.
Word. All right. I want to get into this because this been it's been on my mind. In fact, it's been on mine for 10 years, just like other people. Actually, not. I wouldn't say not as long. Not into all the 10 years. I would say 6 to 7 years. So we got news today from TDE because people are still asking, when the hell is this Kendrick and J. Cole joint albums gonna drop? And TDE's president, let me just pull the article here. Remember his name?
Punch.
Punch. There we go. I was like, that's how I felt when he said that there was gonna be no album. Like it's never gonna happen. Thank you for
There
reminding me.
never
Looking
was
back,
going to be one.
stop it. There was. I think there was, and shit just always never falls through.
Bro, that is the greatest marketing ploy ever.
For what? They both drop. Like Kendrick hasn't dropped an album in years, but it doesn't matter because he'll drop one. It's just gonna go dumb viral. Drop one this year? Yeah, I do think so too.
But
maybe
even still, it's like
later this year though.
What keeps these people enamored with them is like the what if. Like they may never live up to the standards of this collab album that they have. So they're better off just as a marketing ploy teasing that it could happen. Like, what if we did it? But they'll never do it. Like, look at Jay Electronica, bro. They teased his album since 2009.
Bro.
Since 2009, we wanted a Jay Electronica album. When we finally got it, it was pretty much a collab album with Jay-Z, and Jay-Z barred him up on every song.
What up? Man, that's Jay. That's Jay on everything, bro. Jay's like...
Jay ain't doing that to me. What are you talking about?
Yo.
Go find your bricks.
I was about to say... I was like, he's about to do that to you, especially if he suspects you about having his bricks.
Nah, but... Like...
Man, all right,
it's better off playing with the idea of like, oh, this could happen. But it'll never happen. There's too much money.
But I feel like the letdown would just... Because, okay, then what? Because then what then? It's like, they can't... I don't feel like... I feel like they didn't put themselves in a corner.
I wouldn't
but
even want to
they
hear
teased too much. They teased way too much about it. Like, how are you gonna tease? You're gonna have tracks that literally tease it that people will listen to, and now people gonna be like, around that time, you niggas they teased us about an album, joint album that never dropped. Isn't it one of those things that like, these guys were greats, but this is the one thing that like that kind of peeved us like about their era of music.
Okay, I was watching the Jordan doc, man. Like, there's so many things about Jordan people complained about, but guess what? He's still the greatest basketball player of all time. Ooh, the gambling. Ooh, he was a jerk and all this other
you're... Nah, niggas said they would have swung on him if he actually talked to him. I forget who. I'm trying to remember what player. They're like, if he talked to him that way, Jordan talked to him that way after a game or after like a shot, he was like, he would have fought him. I was like,
but the thing is, it's like, it doesn't tarnish the legacy if this thing doesn't happen. It's better for the legacy because they're always going to wonder what if. Like, just like, the untimely passing of like Big and Pac, right? They're always going to wonder what if Biggie were still alive. I feel
like that's a different level of what if. That's like, because they niggas here. They literally here.
But same thing with like Jordan, like in the 97, 98 Bulls. They're gonna be like, what if they went one more year? Could they win another championship? What if Jordan never went to play baseball? Could they had won more championships? Like all that what if is what makes it so great because you don't know the answers.
But I hate the fact.
Never know
I think
how
maybe
this collab album will sound. First of all, they haven't even done a song with each other in God knows how long.
Yeah, it was the last song we had was it was when who did the hook on that track? Was it Kendrick? It was
the last time they did a song. It was Jeezy's.
Yeah, Jeezy's.
I forget what it was called. You froze.
Super. I froze. No, I'm just
Yeah,
not moving. I'm staying. Did I actually freeze?
yeah, it did freeze for a second.
All right, let me check my
No,
connection.
but anyway, yeah, but either way,
Yeah.
like, bro, we're never gonna hit it. They're never gonna do it. Amen.
No, but it's the difference. I'll say this: the difference between like way with Jordan. The another year, what if they got another, with another championship? And it's like at least Jordan didn't drop a teaser, or after they won, they'd be like Jordan was like, yo, like he's like, we're gonna fuck around and win a ring, and then do some stupid stuff where he cuts off or like all these teasers for what, man? It's like all these teasers is like for what? That's the thing. That's what about it. It's one thing to be like the what if, but when you're teased over and over, even by them, by the very people that we want this album from, then it's just like it's like, am I a joke to you? Do I look like a joke to you? It's just like niggas need to stop playing. Like real talk. Like man, I don't know. I don't know if it's one of those things where it's just like because people said before it was never gonna happen, and then we got then more as people, and then they got work, and people kept talking about it, and then they were like, oh, they entertained the idea, and about something was in the works. Now they're like, and then low key's like, nah, it's not gonna happen. So are we gonna get another 10 years of having to build up that same build up again of just like oh, come on, do the joint album, and then they're gonna drop another track where they tease it? Because I'm not about that life. Straps might come out at that point.
Bro, they're never going to. They're never.
American Dream. There we go. American Dream. That's the name of the GZ track. Because remember, Cole definitely came on harder than that track than Kendrick did. Pause.
Yeah, this nigga Kendrick started singing and shit, bro. He didn't want to smoke.
He did the hook. He did the chorus. B. That was crazy. Like man, fuck them niggas, bro. Might be one of them niggas. I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna do some ugly crying if I don't get his joint album. But you know
Well,
what? You know what? You know what?
It's in the same place as Detox.
And you know what? I'm moving on. I'm done with you. Now you're just digging in the wound, bro. Just digging in the wound.
We're never going
In
to get
other
it, bro.
news,
Give it up.
are we gonna talk about the future album? Because I know we only lightly touched because I only did one playthrough, and when Future has an album with 20 tracks, 21, you pretty much just. I think
I
two
haven't
of
heard it.
them.
I
I
haven't
think two
heard
of
it yet,
them
but
is
if
like
you
his
have,
old. He does. I felt the energy in the beginning. I know he definitely had like he had the energy he was missing on his other work, like his other what was his other singles that he dropped. That I was just like, yo, miss me with that. And then his last album, I don't even think I finished it. Because actually I don't even know it was an album. It was like an EP, but I was like missing me with that Future. But this one, like people like what I got from the just the listening to like the first tracks. The man is back with the misogyny, man. My man is back with the misogyny. That's pretty
he
much what I
didn't
gotta
go
say.
anywhere. He didn't go anywhere with the misogyny.
Nah, it was missing his music. It was missing from the music, dog. His music wasn't slapping like it was. And I think what it was, I think it's just been a lot like a good deal of time with no new Future. And then he just comes out with an album, so we get all this Future all at once. So I guess it's just the influx of misogyny in the air was just really high as of late. So it's just the misogyny spike was just it was just really high. But you know what? I think I'll wait. We'll wait on the review on the album. The album's High Off Life. For those who don't know, I'll give another playthrough or two, and then we probably could talk about it more next episode or so. Because I actually want to just dive into this topic before we wrap up. Um, because we mentioned this before on the past episode about the deep fakes. So
Yeah.
the AI deep fakes, right? So last two episodes, whatever. You guys watch it and you let us know. I can't remember our episode, but one of our episodes where we talked about the deepfakes with Jay-Z with the YouTube channel, who used an AI program to basically replicate his voice. same channel has now done uploads with Biggie. So, and then they have Biggie saying the same old copy pastas and speeches as like their other videos. But now we're touching on Biggie, it's like, all right, it's funny or it's interesting, but the man has passed, and not to say if any of the other deep fakes that they've done is not of other people, other public figures who also have passed, but um, the fact of the matter is, as an artist, and we also talked about Travis Bott in our last episodes too. Like, what does AI now, with the way the world AI, the way with what AI can do right now, what does that mean for an artist's legacy? Like, what's gonna stop people from teaching the AI programs, having to listen to Mad Biggie nonstop, and like, all right, create me a new, quote unquote, a new Biggie song? Like, what's gonna stop people from doing that? And then what does that mean? What is it gonna look like? Um, you could take lead on this one, because I know you were saving it for when we recorded to talk about it.
Um, I get the gesture because, like, today being Biggie's birthday, rest in peace to Biggie. So I get like the gesture and how it'd be cool, but I said this
R.I.P.
before when we talked about it before, man. Like, this AI stuff is scary, bro. Like,
But that was with Jay, and Jay's alive. Jay could legally, and he could legally fight it. But like, Biggie gone, Biggie been gone for years. And then what's gonna stop that with Pac? And then then we're gonna have Pac, and then we're gonna have Prince, and then we're gonna just have Michael Jackson. And then and then if I mean, I feel like there's going to be a lot more players that's going to come out if, like, say, an AI created Michael Jackson song is like comes out of the mix. Like, I think we'll have way more people rushing in, because there's the man's catalog. There's money in there,
I
so
don't
no one's
even,
just gonna allow that just to fly.
I
But
mean, maybe, because I mean, like, I don't know. I don't really see that happening unless they, like, depending on who owns the likeness of these artists now. Because, like, if it's the label, then, like, I wouldn't be surprised if a label, did something like took a Tupac, got AI to learn Tupac, and then, wrote a verse for him or something and used it to feature some people. But in general, like,
mm,
I'm
I
thinking of it
wouldn't.
I'm thinking of it beyond that. Like, that's surface level stuff when you think about it. Like, what worries me is like the ability just for the everyday person. Like, yeah, it's crazy that, like, you would have this for, someone who's dead, but this could be bad in the wrong hands, period. Like I said it before, like, it's scary to think that AI could po- oh, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god.
Yo, was that Siri? It was like, sorry, I couldn't quite
Yeah.
hear you. Yo,
Yeah. Oh my god.
oh my god, yo, sleep with both eyes open. Yo, don't sleep, nigga. Don't sleep
Facts.
in the same room with your phone. Fuck it, don't sleep. Just
No,
don't sleep. Don't
I'm
risk
about
it, y'all. Siri's like, sorry, I couldn't quite hear you talking shit. Like, you want to repeat that and grab your boxing gloves in the corner at the same time? I'm like, whoa,
I'll punch
Siri.
his phone. I ain't even tripping, bro. It's an iPhone 7 anyway. I ain't tripping. Man. Beat this phone the
Oh
fuck up.
man,
Um,
you better hope the phone no tags in a Nokia. You might have problems then.
no,
Nokia
but
taking hits. But back to
like I
nah
said,
nah.
this shit's just scary in general, bro. Like, imagine like this stuff in the wrong hands. Like, again, it's like right now it's novel uses, but like it could get worse, bro. Like, people start faking speeches and stuff like that of you, and I don't know, man. Like, I get the novelty of it, but yeah, they got to chill out, and they're probably not going to. So this is the future. Things just got to deal with it.
I see the huge threats like that, but I mean, I'm just starting where I'm just from what I can see, just from what we're seeing right now, like what does it mean when like when an artist passes and then when we revere them and through the work that they've done in their lifetime, because I think that's what it is just why these figures why they revered is just when we look back, especially like Biggie's birthday, as you said, it's like it gives us like it gives us a chance, a time to kind of reflect back on everything he did. Whether some would say obviously his life was was cut short before he was able to really um, foster his platform and what he was going to do in music and revolutionize hip hop and the and the game in general. But like now that we have like computers, program software, which is essentially, I mean, what AI, I mean, what they're trying to attempt with AI, and then but basically what AI is at the basic level is a bunch of ones and zeros. Like it's just a program that's running ones and zeros. But those same ones and zeros is coming up with Biggie tracks and just say, it's just like yo yo yo, like like if I heard a track and I'm saying like I'm a huge Biggie fan in the sense that like I know his discography, his music, forward and back. But if there was like, a song that just came out this year, Biggie, like a beat made by the AI, and then the AI rapping over the beat, like I think Travis Bot was one thing, but I think people will feel differently about Biggie, not just because it's Biggie, but it's someone that's not alive. So then, what's the limit then on, like I said, on just like just bringing people's like just having music made and music done. Um, I don't know. It's a weird feeling. I think we all knew this day was coming, but maybe it's just coming to terms with it that it's actually already here. I think that's maybe what it is. I'm coming to terms with. Um, but I think for me, it just needs the limits. I think I'll just wrap it up and say like the technology definitely does need to be limited in terms of like there needs to be a line where this is just for parody, but even for parody, and then even what was it for that YouTube channel? They said their videos was for like educational purposes and whatnot. Which I mean, it does sound like BS, but when if you're gonna step into another realm with taking like dead artists and then supposedly people who will recreate new music from them, I don't know, man. I think that's a different conversation. But that's just me. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. That's my take on it.
Oh no, fam. Um,
I'm just saying, Tax 2.0, man, he's gonna be like better, stronger. Like you don't wanna end up fighting the Terminator of yourself, do you?
40% less asthma and shit, nigga. Like,
Nigga, no, he's asthma-less. Why 40? He's like, why stop
nah, because
there?
they're not gonna perfect it now. It's just gonna be better.
No, that's still a lot. He said 40% less asthma. That's crazy. They could have get all of it out in the first go.
If you get it all out, then you take away what makes me me. You know what I mean? Like,
No, but it's just like the whole thing is just like I'm not you. I'm better than you. That's the whole thing. It's just
yeah,
the
but
AI is just gonna be better.
if my AI starts rapping fast, they gonna know it's fake.
No, he's gonna rap just like you. Is it just come up with bars? It's literally gonna pass it. This AI is legit coming for your royalties, B. You better watch out. That's all
Well,
I'm
it's
saying.
my voice, so I'm gonna get ahead of it and just only like make sure that there's no dispute about the ownership of my voice, and then we good. I'm like, AI me all you want, pussy.
AIs be like,
Cut the
really?
check.
Because this voice is mine now. And this voice, and then he's like, you know what else is that makes it mine? So it makes you a bitch. Mine too. If
I'm like,
computers start talking like that, bro, I'm like, yeah, let me see where your see how your server likes this bathtub. Let's see how that works. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I mean, I think that's a good point. What you think
yeah,
for this episode?
I think we good. I think we about at our normal time.
Word, word, word. For once again, for those who listened or who's watching, thanks for viewing. Thanks for your viewing. For chilling with us. This is another Floor Seats episode. Like, comment, and subscribe. Below. Give us a follow if you like what you see, because there's definitely more on the way. Appreciate y'all.
Word.
Yep.
See you guys next week. We out.
Peace.